It's Friday. You know what that means? It's another comic book show roundup. There was no Supergirl this week because of the Grammys, but we did get a 2-hour Agent Carter. On Flash, this episode was about unlikely heroes. Earth 1J had to take Velocity 8 and 9 to help with a metahuman. Earth 2 Barry went with Team Flash to help rescue Barry and Wells' daughter, and Killer Frost showed the team to Zoom's lair and helped them, and ultimately helped them escape. Although Earth 2 Barry wasn't able to physically help them, he did give the speech to end all speeches that helped Barry face his way out of the cell. And I did have the feeling that Killer Frost was walking them into a trap, but in the end, she still did what was right by the team by helping them escape. Or was it still a trap? I have a feeling that Zoom is pulling a reverse Flash by pretending to be someone else in order to infiltrate the team. I think that the man in the iron mask could be the real Jay. On Agent Carter, a lot of people seem to be in over their heads. One Tree Hill was in over his head dealing with the council. The council were in over their heads dealing with Whitney. Pretty much everyone was in over their heads dealing with Whitney. That's one bad chick. Peggy was so busy trying to right her wrongs that she didn't stop to think about what exactly would Whitney's trap gain her. And because of that, Mrs. Jarvis ended up getting shot. Wilkes, I think his name is, black science dude, he got kidnapped and Dottie got away anyway. Yep, everyone is in real deep and has no idea how screwed they really are. Even Red Foreman, who has supplanted Sousa in the LA SSR office, which, by the way, could he do that? Aren't they in different agencies? I think Arrow could be summed up with this exchange. We didn't exactly plan on Oliver Queen. No one ever does. It seems like you didn't plan on him this time either, because after he foiled your plan to blow up the building, he came back and beat your wife in the debate. In the flashback, no one ever seems to plan for Oliver Queen either, despite the fact that he's super famous, is supposed to be dead, and yet chilling on a deserted island. Yeah, he couldn't possibly have anything up his sleeve. In the end, we revert to the baby mama drama, where Thea figures out that Oliver has a kid somewhere and Damien Dark kidnaps said kid. Side note, I think Oliver's baby mama is totally bogus for keeping him away from his son. Yeah, he's the Green Arrow, but she don't know that. For all she knows, he's just a former billionaire playboy running for mayor. And how does that disqualify him from being a father? Okay, now I'm finally going to give my opinion on Legends of Tomorrow. It's okay, not great, but it has potential. I think what helps the show is that a lot of these characters were established on other shows. But some of the elements aren't gelling for me. For one, Ray. He was one of my favorite new characters on Arrow, and I couldn't wait for him to get on a show of his own. But now it seems like he's more in the background here than he was on Arrow. And also, it is official. I do not like Captain British. He is constantly hiding the truth from the team, and if not indirectly causing their death, is directly trying to kill them. He is the element that does not fit most for me. I feel like the team will work better without him. Snart has more honor than him, and he's an unapologetic criminal. The team is beginning to work together now. They worked hard to save each other and not kill Stein. Captain British just still feels separated from them for me. So this week, everyone is still in the dark on how to beat their big bads. As a matter of fact, they seem farther away from accomplishing their goals instead of closer. Do you like Captain British? I mentioned on Twitter that I hated him and someone had a hissy fit. Vote in the comments below. Also, join me when I live tweet these shows and at Lavallais Pics, and that's Lavallais Pics. And remember, sharing is caring. Share this video with all of your friends and enemies. Gotta go. See you when I see you.